we love sports just like you.
Welcome to the Team Podcast, episode 012 or 12. My name is Nash.
We were so close.
I said it properly.
You did.
My name is Nash, host of the Team Podcast. Straight ahead of me, I got Wells from Horseplay Podcast.
Sup?
And to my right, on the ones and twos, the great DJ Smythe. Say what's up.
What's up? Not a DJ, but what's up?
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
This is a camera staring at me right now.
First of all, we are live on Instagram for the first time. So, hey guys, how's everything going?
Hey.
Cheers to everyone, all two of you.
Yeah, and
Salud.
hopefully you guys are drinking.
There's more people in this room.
Watching us live right now.
No.
They'll watch it after. They can watch it after.
Yeah, but I think it's at a 6 right now. It's growing. That's all I'm saying is it keeps going up. So
We can watch it later. So what's going on, guys? What's going on this week?
Chilling. The year's over, man. I'm so happy I don't have to go to work till 2018. So
You're on vacation now?
yeah, man, vacation mode. It's great. It's one day early, but whatever.
I got to work 6 days straight after this.
Yes. It's rough, man.
Stop crying.
No,
I'm not really crying, but saying I have to work 6 days straight.
it's only Christmas and Boxing Day. I don't see what the problem is.
Pretty much. Christmas is coming up. Any of you guys got any plans for Christmas? What else?
Yeah, man, go visit the family for a couple days, say what's up, and then trying to plan on what to do for New Year. There's like 3 options, so I hope to have that planned out within the next couple days.
Corey was trying to plan something.
It's nice, man. I still haven't heard anything, so shocking.
I'm sure there's a plan. I wasn't invited.
Corey, you didn't text him.
Horrible.
Exactly.
For New Year's.
Anyways, still, I got 3 options. We'll see. Maybe a 4th. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, why is New Year's so crazy? Are we not at the age where you just go to bed now?
Pretty much. That's
Last year I didn't do anything.
Is right? Like,
I didn't want to do anything.
It ends exactly at midnight. Some people spend hundreds of dollars to go out and like have a glass of champagne at midnight at a club, and I'm like, at 12:01, it's over now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's pretty much it. You guys watch Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Did you watch it?
Yes. Yeah. Let's start with that. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Well,
you know, it took me about 2 or 3 days to digest it, and
what did you originally think?
Nothing. I was like, I don't know how to feel about it.
Another shock.
That's exactly how the audience felt. Anyway, go on.
No, a lot of people were like, "What?" And then they just didn't. I mean, a lot of people liked it, but a lot of people like didn't understand it. I don't know. I thought after a couple of days of like digesting it and trying to figure it out, I thought it was genius. I thought it was really well done. I thought it was completely different, and I liked it. 2 thumbs up.
What do you think, Spike?
2 thumbs up. I like movies, as you guys know, but like,
You like a lot of crap movies too.
well, here's the thing. A lot of people were upset about like the fanfare and folklore and the stuff
Are we
they
spoiling
changed.
stuff?
Spoiler alert ahead, guys.
Spoiler for The Last Jedi, starting now.
alert,
There you go. Yeah, people were super upset about certain things that happened. Like, oh, they killed them all. Like, it's a movie. Movies are supposed to evolve. Characters change. Things happen. Oh, I can say it, or we just go ahead.
Yeah, we said
spoiler.
Okay, cool. So, like the death of Skywalker, Luke Skywalker. People thought it was like something that shouldn't have been.
I watch it, Mark.
Yeah, something that you know. They're like, no, he can't die. I'm like, of course, they all die. What do you think happens to these characters in these movies? I thought it was a well-told story.
Yeah,
personally.
and the thing is, like, even though he died, he's not dead. Like, we saw Yoda come back, Obi-Wan Kenobi come back. Everyone just comes back as like a blue hologram.
That's how they exactly. That's why I said that's how he goes, right?
Yeah, I like that scene. But like, yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, he's dead on the universe, but like, he's still hovering around. Shit, like, he's still gonna be there.
He went in on his terms.
Yeah, so like, it's not a big deal. Nash, what'd you think of it, man?
Didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Nope.
Come on, man.
Nope.
Now I want to hear this.
Wait. Now, it was explained to me later on, because I thought it was a very boring story. And that whole part in the middle...
Boring?
Yeah, it was boring. And that whole part in the middle, with... The problem was, it was that part in the middle with Finn.
Whoa, they went to that casino
Yeah,
planet?
they should have took that. That was
Why?
completely and utterly pointless.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Actually, in the plot, it was actually completely
No, it
pointless.
wasn't, because what happened...
Explain to me. Explain
what
to
happened
me.
at the end... If only for... I mean, granted, they had to go get the Codebreaker guy or whatever.
And did they get him?
Technically, yeah.
No, they didn't.
They did, and then he Lando Calrissian'd them.
Apparently, this guy's just sitting around in a prison just waiting for people.
Who's better than the Codebreaker?
But what's the last shot of the movie?
Luke Skywalker died?
No, what's the last shot of the movie?
I can't remember.
Just tell us, man. Like
the little kid.
Oh yeah.
jeez.
Listen.
That was important. You're right.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
But here's the thing.
How was that not important?
No. Here's my logic is the whole thing of the code breaker and everything. Remember when the chick turns around, she flies the ship through the depths and destroys the ship?
Badass scene.
So if
Badass scene.
that could have happened at any point,
Yes.
which means all the rest of the middle of the movie, there's an hour in that movie that just didn't have to happen.
Because them going to that planet and giving them hope, those little kids hope and
you're
stuff.
right. Is the future? I get it.
We also can't judge this as one whole movie because there's still another part coming up, right? To solidify everything. So, like, if you watch Star Wars
Episode
4, 5,
2,
and
Episode
6,
5,
right? Like, if we were to go see Episode 5 in the theater and be like, what just happened? Oh, sorry. What just happened? Like,
Damn it.
Like Han's frozen. Like, what? I don't like this. I don't like. There's still another chapter to be told about this, and like if you think about it, that last shot with that kid using the Force to grab the broom and looking at his like ring or whatever, and like giving hope to those people, that is enough to. They might even build another franchise just off that kid or that.
well, that's what Princess Leia said at the end. Like we gave people hope.
Exactly. So I don't see how that whole middle scene was useless.
Well, I feel
There was a good movie in there. I'm not denying any of that. There was a good movie in there because I loved Kylo Ren's whole arc. I think he was the most interesting character in that whole movie.
Oh man, like that badass scene where
fight
he cuts him in half.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
when Rey throws the lightsaber at
all
his
that
hand.
stuff was awesome. All that stuff was awesome. I'm just saying that whole Finn part was just stupid and unnecessary. And that's what a lot of critics say.
That shouldn't ruin the movie for you.
It did.
well,
I'm sorry.
technically, that's the most
I sat
important part of
there-
the movie. At the
No,
end of the
it
day,
wasn't. It wasn't.
if you go
No, it
with Wells, what Wells is saying, like the little kid now,
No, it wasn't
and
important.
Leia now feeling the Force within more
No,
people.
dead set on this.
Yeah,
No,
right.
wasn't
It
important.
becomes.
'Cause you can cut it out if you in your mind. You can cut that whole scene out, and you'll still get the same movie.
But then
And
you're
it
just
goes
like
back.
the old school Star Wars
No, I'm not the old
folklore
school Star
people
Wars.
that are like, oh, they
They killed Luke. This is no good. This
I
movie
didn't,
sucks.
I didn't say that.
No,
I didn't,
Luke,
I didn't say
no.
that. I said the whole Finn part was awful.
I've
That's
got
it. Go
a
on.
story to attach
Go on.
to my screening. So we recorded last week. I went, met a friend, had a drink, and we went to the theater. A female friend. So we get in. We have assigned seats, and we go to sit in our seats. And I mean, like I'm a big guy, right? I go to sit. Our seat are beside this giant.
You go VIP first of all?
No.
You messed
Oh,
up, bro.
there
You messed up.
Okay,
You messed
you
up. Keep
up.
going.
No.
Anyway,
Continue your story though.
Our seats were beside this giant of a man, and I'm not kidding. He was at least 5, maybe 600 pounds.
Nice.
See, and if you're in VIP, would
And
that have
like,
happened?
I'm not gonna make her sit beside him, right? Like that's just a dick move.
Yeah, it's a dick man.
So
It was uncomfortable.
that also clouded some of my judgment of the movie. But I was like sitting, crouched, like practically leaning on her, and like this guy beside me had popcorn in one hand, Coke in the other, and he wouldn't move. He couldn't move. He couldn't put his arms down. He couldn't put his drink down because if he put his drink down, he couldn't go get it.
And for $10 more, you could have had an optimal experience.
In all fairness, the VIP seats were sold out by the time I bought my ticket.
Yeah.
So
No problem.
I just wanted to see the movie before
anyone else did,
anyone
so
told me
no one
anything,
spoiled
right?
anything for
I
you.
will say this: I am going to go see it again because I had it.
Yeah.
I had it explained to me. Just take the Finn part out, and you'll be fine. I'm like,
So you know
there
what?
was a good movie in there.
When that
There was.
Finn part happens, go have a
Yeah.
a snack or something.
Yeah, something like that. And the fact, and what was it? What was the girl's name there? The girl from Jurassic Park.
Laura Dern.
Yeah. She, if she just explained herself,
Yeah, I agree with that.
if she explained
I agree with
herself,
that.
a lot of that stuff wouldn't have happened. But anyway,
Yeah, she wasn't the nicest person.
if she just explained herself, Poe would have said,
But she went out. She went out like a badass.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, her
That was-
plan
that was cool.
didn't
That was
work.
cool.
They would have all been murdered.
No, her plan
technically.
did work.
No.
Her plan did work. It's just she didn't explain it to Poe.
She wasn't supposed to commit suicide like that and fly through the ship.
No. Okay, you got to watch it again because her plan would have worked if she explained it to Poe, because Poe wouldn't have done what he did.
They wouldn't have sent those people to.
They wouldn't have sent Finn,
to the
To go in, yeah, to go like the.
who basically ruined everything. So, but if
But-
she told Poe, "Hey, this is my plan," he would have said, "Oh, okay, let's continue with your plan because that will work."
But they didn't find
I
the
agree.
other ships because of Finn. They found the other ships because they knew they were there.
Yeah.
Because Supreme Leaders,
Sorry, what other ships?
Hux.
when they were going off to the rebel the base at the
Why
end.
did they find those ships? Because the code breaker told them.
Yes.
That's why. So,
You win that one.
anyway,
Sports.
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 All right, this is sports.
Let's start off with something that rubbed Wells a little wrong.
No,
way.
dude. I wish we had it recorded right after that.
Steelers,
game.
you basically calmed down, but we'll talk about it anyway. So we got Steelers,
No, yeah, obviously.
Steelers versus Patriots, and the whole controversy was the Jesse James touchdown that wasn't. Well, I'll let you start this off.
This is the dumbest rule
Agreed.
in all of sports.
Let him finish.
This is the dumbest rule. That was a touchdown any way you look at it. Okay?
Except by the rules.
No, stop.
Let him totally
Don't
finish.
cut me off.
Before we start, let
When
him
you
finish.
watched it, was there any doubt that you thought it wasn't a touchdown?
No, there was no doubt.
Thank you. That's it. That's all it is. It's a dumb rule.
Are you
that
done?
I understand why the rule is made.
Yeah.
I don't.
But in that particular instance, that rule shouldn't have mattered because that was clear and clear a touchdown. He crossed the, you know what I mean? Like, as a runner, it's okay if you just jump and, like, stick your hand over it and that's it. It's a touchdown. If you catch it, they're trying to say, oh, you got to make a move or you have to control yourself. Like, come on, man.
Here's my basic logic of it. It's a rule of the NFL, right? Every player knows that this is the rule in the NFL. Okay?
No, I know it's a rule.
So he knows what the rule is about this play, okay? He catches the ball as a receiver. He has to have control on his way to the ground or he's going to make the catch. Forget the touchdown. So this person, in catching the football, all he has to do is cradle it and drive in.
Sure.
Okay.
I understand all of that.
Exactly. Now
The only argument I'm bring to you, Smythe, is they have other rules in place where all you have to do is basically break the plane.
Yeah.
So the rule.
So with breaking the plane, you got guys trying to do acrobatical stuff. You can be out of bounds and still make a touchdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the rules.
The only reason they made this rule is for, like, if you're diving in the end zone and, like,
You break the plane.
you know, no, like I'm catching it in the end zone and I don't have control of it and I fall. You know what I mean? Like, this guy caught it, went down on one knee, probably prematurely. He probably didn't know how close he was to the line, which is why he went down. Crossed the plane
Without being touched.
without no one even touched him, and then, like, just because of how he fell and hit the ground, it's not a touchdown.
Yeah, one knee is equal to 2 feet.
It's and don't Patriots fans hit me up with that's the rule, that's the way it is.
It is.
All this crap. Like,
It is.
that you guys got beat fair and square. I'm sorry, man. Like, you can take your win and you can shove it. Really, you can shove it.
But hang on. Oh, go
you
on,
can
Smythe.
call
Go
Tom
on,
Brady
Smythe.
the
Go on,
GOAT.
Smythe.
Like, he didn't have that great of a game.
The thing is that everyone at home knows what this rule is. This man catches the football,
not everyone at home
knowing
knows
what
what
the
it is.
rule is, and he slams the football on the ground. You have to catch the football first.
Hold on. But if he was a runner,
If he's a runner, you have to break the plane, but
it would have been touchdown.
he has to make the catch.
If he was a runner and he did that exact same movement.
If it was Gronk, it would have been a touchdown.
No, but listen.
I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
Well, I'm not going to go that far.
Because
No, I'm telling you right now.
No,
if
no.
it was
the actual
Gronk, it would have been a touchdown.
ruling
No,
was
Smythe,
this
Smythe,
person
Smythe.
didn't complete the
Hang on,
catch
Smythe, listen.
before the ball hit
Look,
the
I
ground.
know what the rule is. I understand all of that.
So-
I'm just telling you guys, we should have won that game.
Based on what the rule is,
No, I know what the rule is.
no, but based on the rule, did he catch the?
I know what the rule is.
Right. So you're upset because the rule that is made was followed to a T in a situation where the game mattered. That's what officiating's for.
It depended on that.
Okay.
Hang on, Smythe. What I was asking you was if he was a runner and he did that exact same thing, would it be a touchdown?
Touchdown.
Yes.
That's the
All
problem.
he has to do is break the plane.
That's the problem.
But as
Hang on,
a-
wait. Do you like the rule, Smythe?
Yeah, it's a great rule. As a
It's a great
As a
rule.
All right,
receiver-
okay. I understand the rule. You don't have to explain the rule. We understand the rule.
Yes.
Do you like the rules, Wells?
No one likes the rule. How can you like that
Yeah, I
rule?
don't like that
Like,
rule.
when has it ever been like, well, thank God that rule was implemented because, you know what? I hope the Eagles lose in the playoffs to that rule.
I didn't understand why people were so mad because we know what the rule is.
I know.
And he made the play as a receiver. As a receiver, you have to have control going to the ground. If the ball touches the ground, it's not a catch. That's exactly what happened.
The rule. We understand the rule. You're still explaining the rule. We understand the rule.
No, I
Wait,
get all
that's
of
not the
it.
point.
I understand.
But man, I'm really angry they lost. That's what you're saying right now.
Because we beat those guys, man.
Hang on. Well,
And I'm telling you, if that was Gronk, that would have held.
I'm not going to go that far. But anyway,
I definitely am.
you think it was that play because that's why you lost, and not what happened after?
The interception at the end of the game.
Well, I mean, like, the game was the sales were taken out, and that was a weird. I mean, personally, I would just kick the ball and gone to overtime. Personally, I would have done that. But like,
Roethlisberger threw his coach stuff under the bus.
Well, yeah, whatever. Like that whole storm that happened afterwards.
To get angry about that play is kind of because they had a chance to tie it and they had a chance to win.
They should have won that game,
and they failed. They should have won because they were.
I like that they went for the win.
They let Gronk and Tom Brady march down the field.
Yeah, well,
so
I mean, like, that's like
just to blame that play. It's you kind of being petty.
No, you know what, and like. You know, if you don't want to complain about the refs, you shouldn't have put yourself in that position in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about that too, right? But like if this thing is flipped and it was like the Patriots marching down the field and that happened, I know, come on, man. The same thing would have happened. The Patriots, it would have gone the other way. It would have went the Patriots' way. It always happens that way. Anyways,
I mean,
you know what? I'm not afraid to face them in the playoffs again. Like last year when we got
like most people like say because everyone's like saying that because the Patriots won. It's foregone conclusion that the Steelers are going to lose.
We
the
were
playoffs.
missing our best receiver for half the game.
In like for me, I think the Steelers are going to get them in the playoffs. To be honest with you,
well, if Antonio Brown come back,
I think the Steelers are a better football team. But like certain things like that screw up games. Now you got to go to Foxborough and beat them in the cold in a snow game. And it'll be tough.
It would have been a snow game in Pittsburgh. I don't know. Man.
I feel like in New England it's always a snow game. I'm saying that's what it's going to be. Hey, it's like The Simpsons. I predict the future.
It's not like Pittsburgh's a balmy city.
Well, I'm just saying, like it's going to be tough. But I think.
Look,
I think Pittsburgh will take them in the playoffs.
The Patriots still don't have it all wrapped up to be home field advantage. They're now tied, or I guess now they take the tiebreaker. They're first in the East.
Yeah, they both have 11 wins. Yeah, they both have 11 wins.
But I mean, there's still two games.
Miami and Buffalo.
There's still 2 games left.
Yeah, they're kind of.
Buffalo's playing for their playoff lives, man. So I know the spread's like in double digits, but I think that's going to be a tough game for New England.
Wells is taking the Bills, in case you guys didn't know.
Well, no, if it's 11.5, I don't know, man. We'll see.
Well, it looks like Green Bay shut down Rodgers.
Yeah, he's
Rodgers.
They have nothing to play for, so what's the point?
Should he even bother coming back?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what? They had a chance. You do the best thing you can.
Yeah.
He looks so bad, though.
I told you.
He was underthrowing everything.
I don't think he looked
interceptions.
bad, but he still looked better than half the league.
And one thing I did notice is because remember how I think we were talking about it last week that they seem to have found a running game and they moved right
directly away.
Exactly.
You don't need it anymore. We got Aaron Rodgers back.
So I don't know. Yeah, they have nothing to play for. Might as well shut them down.
In our fantasy league, a friend of the show, Sean Reeve, has Aaron Rodgers and Antonio Brown on his team.
Just crying in the playoffs.
And he's in the semifinals of the playoffs.
Just tearing up.
I'm just sitting there crying.
Yeah, it's a tough break.
Anything on the field you guys want to talk about still? Anything jumped up to you last week?
It was good games last week.
Yeah, some good games. Coming down to the wire, fixing everything up. But let's move on to some more serious news. So you got the 81-year-old Jerry Richardson of the Carolina Panthers selling his team.
You know why he's selling his team.
I wonder why.
You know why he's selling his team, though.
Some unsavory goings-on in the office. Now, this goes all the way back to 1993.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, once a perv, always a perv.
Yeah, and racist and all these.
Oh, racist too? Yeah. Shocking. Old white man owning an NFL team, likes to hit on chicks, likes to be racist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
this
is really interesting news, guys. Really shocking news.
It's not shocking. Well, it's not Harvey Weinstein level of sexual misconduct, but it's he takes his feet off, he takes his shoes off, and he says, "Hey, why don't you come over here and give me a massage?" Or he's
hey man, there's something. Okay, you know
what? A 90-year-old man's like, "Hey, come by my feet, girl."
A girl sits in his car and he's putting a seatbelt on, and he reaches over and rubs her breast as he's doing it.
What?
Yeah, that's the type of stuff. That's the type of stuff that's going on.
And he's for years he's been getting away with this stuff.
That's his move.
And he's gone to.
It's like a Corey Oakley move.
Proud of yourself.
And yeah, apparently he's had like a couple lawsuits too.
So why is he selling the team?
Because I'm guessing. Well, the SI story came out. It was pretty quickly because I think it was
SI as in C.
Like Sports Illustrated.
Oh,
Sports
okay,
Illustrated. It was pretty quickly. I think they.
Just kidding.
So I think it was the Friday. The Carolina Panthers, the other owners were saying they're going to have an internal investigation Then the NFL that night said they're going to do an investigation. And then Saturday, the SI story came out. And then Sunday, the team's up for sale.
Yeah, this league is no joke. Phone calls were made. Hey, you better put this thing up for sale.
Or that's just him being like...
Do you think a old white man who's been getting away with this since 1993, probably longer, is going to say, yeah, he sees...
Now is the time?
I found Jesus. Yeah, I'm a bad person.
I need to get rid of it. No, the owners made a phone call. Hey, man,
get out.
It's time. Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, get out. You're gonna make billions of dollars on this sale.
Yeah,
which is kind of the bad part about this. Kind of
exactly.
The Donald Sterling type thing.
It's a Sterling situation all
You're
over
a disgusting pig. Here's $2 billion. Go away.
Yeah. But you know what the best thing? The NFL owners are now going to see what the benchmark is for their team. So I think
no. I don't think that's the benchmark.
Well, I think so. When Carolina sells, they're going to see how much the teams are worth. I think a bunch of other owners will put their teams up for sale.
They already know, man. Yeah, the Bills were sold a couple years ago for $1.4 billion.
They already know.
So it's going to be around there.
Every NFL team is $1 billion up, probably $2 billion up now.
Jesus.
People are going to buy it.
Over $1 billion, less than 2 probably for this team. I would say 1.4, 1.5.
Now P. Diddy threw in his hat. Now should he be
all the money he has?
Should he be taken seriously, Smythe?
No. But
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Why did you guys both say no?
Because he announced his.
Should that matter though? On Instagram, yes.
Yeah, Instagram. I'm sorry. If I'm gonna say I want to buy a team for billions of dollars, I'm not gonna march on Instagram live and say, you know what, I'm going to get a group to do this. No.
You can't pool groups of owners in the NFL, right? You got to just have the money. You can now?
You can.
Money's money, man. They don't care how they
No. There has to be a
majority owner.
A majority owner?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, PDB is like,
like
somebody send me money and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like Rodgers, for example, couldn't buy an NFL team.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like the owner of Rodgers could go buy the team, but it's not Rodgers.
Can't own the team as a team.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he can have the funding to do it, and it's like P Diddy, like how.
Who wants him to run the team?
So whatever.
Should it be important that a black person runs the team then?
It would be nice.
Should they try and find a black owner?
Why not an Asian person?
But why were they?
They already have.
Why is that?
They already have an Indian owner.
No, he's Pakistani.
Pakistan, excuse me.
There's a difference.
Yes, there is.
Well done, Wells. You know what? I'm proud of you, buddy. That was good. I don't think it's important. I think it's nice.
In the climate that the NFL's living in right now?
So what?
No, you don't think it's important? So if they got another rich white man, you're fine with that?
It's probably going to happen.
The NFL,
or a rich Indian man or a rich...
The players are black. That's good enough, right? Like,
or a woman. You don't think it's important that they get a woman or a black
man.
Like, what?
Well, the perception that the NFL has is, yes, it's a bunch of rich white men.
It should be it should be Condoleezza Rice who goes and gets the team, all right? Would that make people happy?
It would. It would make some people happy, but I don't think
it's all the boxes.
I totally don't think it's necessary. I think like Bill Gates should buy a team. So Bill Gates on the team, he's a philanthropist. Everything's great.
He'll buy the Seahawks if anything.
Probably, yeah.
Well, he's from there, right?
Yeah, you know what? That was a good assessment.
Yeah. So you got the Ezekiel Elliott back.
Great for him. And he's already
saved
causing,
the Cowboys.
Issues, or what did he had an interview and then he just walked away.
He just walked away. They probably asking him much questions. I didn't actually watch it. I was gonna watch it, but I didn't actually watch it.
Don't watch it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. Can they run the table now, Smythe?
It's only 2 games.
It's only 2 games,
and it gets them in.
Who are they? Seahawks, and then the other one is
it's the Eagles.
You
got to earn it.
They're gonna lose both.
You got to earn it.
I hate the Seahawks. I think they stink. Actually, we're probably going to talk about. Sorry, man. Did you guys see that game they had last week? They were down.
Steelers lose to.
Yeah. They were down 35-0 at half in their own stadium.
Yeah, that was
people were in the fish market by 6 o'clock.
That was.
Then what makes you think the Seahawks can beat them?
Because I hate the Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
I get it.
Where's the game? Dallas?
It is in Dallas. Yes.
Yeah, I'll give Dallas the win then.
And do you think they can beat the Eagles, Smythe?
The Eagles could rest so they can get in, but do you want to rest so they can get in? Because then you might have to play them 2 weeks later.
That's the whole dilemma,
right?
Rest.
Yeah.
I think Nick Foles has to throw the football, so maybe they try to win that game. You win that game, you knock out Dallas.
Don't just have to.
But by knocking out Dallas, then Detroit makes the playoffs.
I know
play
Philly
that?
has the bye, but they don't have home field yet, right?
No. But
so they're still going to be playing for something.
Yeah, but do you play all your stars in week 16? We've seen it backfire.
Week 17?
Yeah, we see it backfire so many times.
I think you want to.
You want home field.
You want that home field. I think they're going to play.
In case it goes.
If they have home field locked up after this week, then you'll see all the backups in.
Yeah.
But it is also a division game. There's no way they want the Cowboys to get in easy, right? You never want that to happen.
You know who has a tiebreaker between them and the Vikings?
I don't know.
Who, Philly and the Vikings?
Yeah. Do you know what's tiebreaker? I have no idea. Anyway,
It goes down
Yeah.
to division wins, right?
yeah, but they're in different divisions.
No, it's like division wins.
Oh, true. How many divisions was it? Yeah, because I don't think they didn't play each other this week. Yeah, this year.
No.
I don't think so. So, yeah, whoever has the most division wins, I guess. So that's why I think the Eagles are just going to go.
They got to play.
They got to play.
I don't think they. It's also not fair to the rest of the league, right? Like,
What do you mean?
well, let's say Dallas has a chance to make the playoffs.
Yes.
And you
Well,
rest
they
all
do,
your
they do.
starters, and there's another team that's a chance to make the playoffs, and they're playing a team that's going to play everyone. Like, how is that like?
Well, if you're
from
the Eagles,
a league standpoint,
well, I understand. But if you're the Eagles, why do you care?
because it's a division opponent.
I wouldn't let Dallas in. You're right about that. But
And
like,
also, where's the game?
where are they?
Which game?
The
the last
game,
game.
Week 17.
Might
Stop,
be looking at the.
stop asking me these questions.
You're looking at the schedule.
Yeah, you're always looking at schedule.
It's in Philly.
It's in Philly, so you think people paid money to go to that stadium?
That's not-
To watch them
that's
throw the
okay.
game. But what if Nick
No,
Foles
that's
gets
the
hurt?
thing, man.
What if Foles gets hurt though?
Then you put in whoever their third quarterback is.
I'd start him if I were the Eagles. You already lost your starter.
No, you're not
I'd
gonna
sit
do that.
Foles because I'm
You're not
scared.
You're not doing that.
Well, how did Wentz get hurt? You don't
Running
make
football.
Foles run into the end zone. You don't make him
Yeah,
scramble.
but Foles is old too. Look, one good pop and Foles is
Since
out.
when is like 28 old?
Oh, that's old in the NFL now.
It's
not for a
Grandpa.
quarterback.
It's a grandpa.
Not for a quarterback.
Wentz is 25.
That's not for quarterbacks. It's not old.
I think Wentz is 25. Let's start with
You hit your
that.
stride at 30.
Anyways, like I would if I had a chance to cuck the Cowboys, which
You would
Eagles
do it.
do. I
Then you
would
do it.
So you're playing all the way through. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And for the fans.
I mean,
You know what? You want to rest your players, blow them out by halftime, then rest your players.
there you go. Right, it's a good time. Or you let Dallas in. They gotta play the Rams.
At the expense of who?
They gotta play the
wouldn't-
Rams.
No, see, this is my.
But in order for Dallas,
Who
sorry,
is left
in
over?
order for Dallas to make it, there's other stuff that has to happen too,
No,
right?
no. Detroit. That's it. I
No,
think they
there's
own that
also
tiebreaker,
the
too.
It's gonna be the Falcons, Saints,
Yeah, it's like three
and
teams, not
and
very
the Panthers, right? Like those guys are fighting
Well,
for a spot.
Atlanta's playing New Orleans this week, and they're
Yes.
playing Carolina next.
Oh, if Atlanta,
One of those teams are out based on what the
yeah,
games playing each other.
exactly,
One of those teams
exactly.
are gone. So if Dallas wins, they're in. Okay. Dallas wins, they're in. The only team that could tie them is Detroit, and they beat Detroit from what I understand, right?
Detroit's done.
So they win, they're in. Is how I feel about it. If they win, they're in. They got to go to St. Louis, who's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or unless Minnesota loses and they go to Minnesota. Either or, they got to go to one of those two.
I don't
Really,
think.
wait. Do you really want to see a Cowboys team right now?
No,
I think they're actually good. I think
I
they're
don't-
actually a good team with.
Well, who would you
think
rather
they're-
play? New Orleans, Carolina, Atlanta?
Not the Cowboys.
The
I
Rams?
think the Cowboys are actually a really good team. It's just unfortunate they got hurt because they had no Sean Lee and they had no Elliott for a bit.
Elliott wasn't hurt.
Yeah, he wasn't hurt. But
I'd
when he was
sooner
there,
play
he was-
Carolina.
It's a different team with him in there.
Yes, and with Sean Lee,
If you
I
I had
don't
to
know if you-
choose between Dallas or Carolina, I play Dallas.
I play Carolina.
If I had to choose Dallas or Atlanta,
Yeah, I don't care.
I
about
play
Carolina.
Dallas.
Carolina doesn't scare me.
No, I'm not playing
They
Dallas.
barely beat Green Bay the other day.
I think Dallas is the most scariest team in the NFC. 100%.
I mean, I think they're a good team.
Like if I was the Eagles or Minnesota, I would not want to face them.
I
not.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's not Prescott. It's a combination of Elliott and Prescott.
I get that.
And I don't know if you saw the game last week with Sean Lee basically quarterbacking the defense. He was pretty much reading what the quarterback was going to do before he did it. Like that's a scary team, man. That is a scary team.
I like them. I don't like them over these
They were a
top
better
teams.
team last year, and they lost after the bye week. Like
Yeah.
they were.
Young quarterbacks in the bye week are just dangerous. When they come off that
Young quarterbacks in the playoffs are dangerous.
yeah, exactly, and that's what you're gonna get with Dallas.
It's a good thing that Philly does. I'm now
Good thing
changing my
Foles is a
opinion.
vet.
Now that Foles is in, I don't think Philly's going to lose their first game after the bye.
Right?
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
That was a good. I liked how the confidence in that was really good.
Because before, when I was making that claim a couple weeks ago, I said
Yes.
they were going to lose after their first
Yes.
after the bye, and now that they have Foles,
No,
in there,
Foles is in.
Foles
He's
got
a
more
playoff
experience.
veteran.
I think both of you guys said that actually.
What?
Well, he was saying it more as like damage control to his team. He's like, well, I'm expecting the worst, even though we're going to get a bye.
Well, you know what? I say it happens
said
all
they're
the
gonna
time.
lose their
It's
first game.
yeah, but it happens. We've only seen it not happen 2 times. Tom Brady.
I don't know if
And
I don't know if that's
Roethlisberger.
true, but whatever. You can make up things if you like, but I don't know if that's true.
But like, so
Get
like,
the producer to figure that one out.
Philly gets after the bye essentially what's left of the NFC South.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let's move on to some picks. Our NFL picks. So, last week, week 15, Wells was 2 of 5.
2 of 5, you laugh, but
You're
2
so
of those
emotional.
games, it could have been 4
The
of 5.
best thing about you is you're so emotional.
Because I had the
picks.
Steelers and I had the Raiders.
Yeah,
and
you're
what
right.
happened? The Steelers should have won that game. The Raiders were
Should've
marching
won
for a
that game.
touchdown. And then, Derek Carr fumbles into the end zone.
Yeah.
So I could have been an easy 4 and 5.
Could have been.
And I could have been 2 and 5 technically, right?
You could have been 3 and 5.
All right.
Smythe was 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And I was 4 or 5 as well. Alrighty. So in the year, Wells is 24 or 55.
Yeah, we know, guys, we know.
Smythe is 32 or 55, and I am 36 or 55.
I have 2 weeks. I could technically catch you.
You said that last week.
I know.
You've actually been saying that for the last 2 weeks.
I know. But you just picked the same picks I
And
did.
you can. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Because I already have my picks.
I know. I'm just saying with the same picks.
All right, so let's move on to some Week 16 picks. Not a lot of really good high-profile games, but some playoff implications going on here. So the game of the week, I think, this week, is the Browns at the Bears.
What?
Now, a lot of people have circled this because it's very hard to go 16-0.
0 and 16.
You mean
0-16, excuse me, 0-16 in the on the year, and a lot of people have circled this as the Browns' one win.
That's what people have been saying the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They had their chance, man. They should have
They've
beat
had
Green
their
Bay.
chances. They've had
They
chances.
should
A lot
have
of-
beat
a lot
Green
of
Bay
work
2
goes,
weeks
yeah.
ago.
A lot of chances, but in this game, who do you got? Who do you got, Wells?
The Bears.
The Bears. Smythe?
The Bears.
The Bears. And I'm gonna go with the Browns.
All right, so Smythe is already 0-1 next week. Nash.
Yeah, well, there we go. Well, let's start the week off right, I guess.
So there's your window there, Smythe.
I know. It's already. I'm like, nice, 3 more.
All right, so we got Falcons at Saints. Who you got, Smythe?
See, this is more like the
This
game.
is a
this is tough.
football
This is rough.
game. Now, whoever loses this game is 100% gone. But do you remember what I said a few weeks ago?
Not 100% gone, but
Oh,
makes
if
it tougher.
whoever loses this week, trouble. Anyway, remember what I said a few weeks ago? I see New Orleans being the team that falls out of this picture despite being leading this division.
you and Wells said that.
Yeah, Atlanta's winning this game.
You got the
For
Falcons.
fruition. Wells also said that New Orleans will go 8-8 after the 62 start.
Yeah.
Wells, who you got?
I like the Falcons.
Also the Falcons. You guys are picking the same games. I'm going to Saints.
Of course you were.
I'm going to Saints.
Why?
I just like the way they're playing right now. I don't. Matt Ryan is not playing like he was last year. I don't think.
No, he's not the same guy.
Not the same guy. Not finding his targets as well. And I just think Drew Brees is on a roll. That whole team's on a roll. The defense is playing well.
Did you? I guess I don't know.
No, Devontae Freeman's
like,
back, son.
yeah,
That's
Freeman looked
what
good
I
on Monday.
think. Yeah,
But
that's where I am.
you know the Saints barely beat the Jets at home
First of
last
all,
weekend.
Jets are awesome.
Jets are better than I thought they would be this year.
A lot of teams are better than we thought they would be.
But you know to barely beat the Jets at home, I don't know, man. I think you just overlooked them.
It's a good call. Well, what do you expect? You don't expect them to do much, right? They just came out, put on a good show. But this is the game.
This is one of the games of the week.
Once this
It's the
happens,
Browns and Bears.
yeah. Once this happens, then we'll see like how that division shapes out. It'll
Yeah.
be exciting to watch. I think New Orleans could possibly win 10 games and miss the playoffs.
It's possible.
Shocking.
It's possible.
What's next?
So we got Jaguars at 49ers. Who do you got, Wells? And
Jaguars.
This is a tough one, I think. Well,
Well,
the
you know
Jaguars,
what? I say
Garoppolo has been winning games.
He's undefeated.
Yes.
He's undefeated as an NFL quarterback. I like him, but this Jaguars defense
Oh, best in the league.
is the best in the league.
I was going to say that. Yeah. I was gonna- yeah.
And their offense, with who as wide receivers? Guys who were garbage men
Yep.
and off the practice squad are coming in and doing yeoman's work. They didn't have. If you look at this team, they didn't have Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns, Marquise Lee, Leonard Fournette. Were not even on the roster last week, and they destroyed Houston. And it's not like
Well,
Houston.
Is that a lot, though?
It's Houston.
You're missing your 3 best receivers.
It's more than
your
yeah, it's more-
all-star running back, your Pro Bowl running back.
this is guys from the street.
You know what
Me
I mean?
and Wells we're playing
they're
running
plugging
back for
whoever
the
in.
Jags.
Is
And
Fournette
Bor-
back this week? Is Fournette back this
He
week?
should be back,
Yeah,
but
okay.
I mean, it's they're firing all cylinders. Plus, their defense is so good.
It was their defense. I think it was their defense, yeah.
I-
Who do you got this week?
The Jags. And Garoppolo, great. He played some good games. I get it. Jacksonville needs this win, so they're gonna run them right over.
They can still get a bye, and they can still get home field.
Which is where I'm like, at this point, Garoppolo is going to get ransacked.
I don't think he will. I think he'll be a lot closer.
He's winning games, man. He's
good.
he
is
good,
really, really
just
good.
like we said, like he's a
is
good
going
quarterback.
to get paid.
He's already proved me wrong.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Hey, man, it's one of the few things I've gotten right on this show is the Jimmy Garoppolo train.
You know what?
You do get a lot right. It's just your football picks you don't get right. That's the only thing you don't right.
You pick with your heart, Wells. You pick with your heart.
I also got his wallet.
Yeah, that's it.
I also got the Jags. So we got Seahawks at Cowboys. What do you got, Smythe?
Dallas.
Dallas. I think everyone just said Dallas.
Yeah.
Wells, you also got Dallas. I'm also getting Dallas. All right. And
I'll put money down on this with you, Corey. What time is that game at? Because I'll go watch it with this. Oh, no, I'll be at my parents' never mind. It's Christmas Eve.
Yeah. There's still time.
I'm going to watch football. And last we got Raiders at Eagles. Who you got, Wells?
Eagles.
Philly's favored by 9 points.
Yep.
That might be a lot.
Raiders are done.
That's a stretch,
yeah.
but Philly will win.
My AFC pick is done.
Remember when Wells said Oakland's winning the Super Bowl?
I said Oakland and Atlanta.
I remember that, and we all laughed.
No, we all wanted that.
I didn't laugh. I just didn't think it was going to happen. I thought they were going to be a good team, better than they were, but
yeah.
I'm also taking Eagles. Yeah, I think the Raiders are.
They're done. It's
done.
over. They had their chance. They
How
had
you
many
think?
chances.
We're done, almost mathematically, right?
Yeah. Moving on. John Skipper. Skipping down from ESPN. Skipping down from the throne of ESPN because of drug abuse.
Yeah.
Is that the actual reason, or is that what he said? What do you think? Well, what do you think it is?
Drug abuse in quotations.
Why are you guys putting in quotations?
Because I didn't know he was a drug.
Oh, you think it's that?
Definitely. Anytime I hear about an old man retiring, resigning, selling, anything, it's because he's getting got.
Because he did something 20 years ago and he got an email.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell.
Yes.
Son, that's it.
Don't you check your email? Oh, no, you guys are... I'm like as a white man, I'm checking my email every day,
waiting for a girl in there.
Remember that time you hit on me in the club in like 2006?
Dude, I wasn't giving out hugs today for Christmas and New Year's because I was like, I don't want none of this
Don't do
coming
it,
back.
man.
Yep.
Don't do it. That's
Hey,
a
high
trap.
fives only in the office now.
Get your Admiral Akbar.
People get in trouble out here.
You're also throwing out this allegation?
What?
It's not drugs?
Oh, I don't think it's drugs. You don't step down from me. Like, he had a drug problem before. There's no way one day he rolled at bed and he was like, you know what? I'm going to quit the best job ever.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
Also, do you know what John Skipper translates to?
Oh, come on.
Toilet captain. So, okay.
I'm not sure that's relevant, but, all right, you get that one. There's definitely an underlying story going on here. If everyone quit because they thought they had a drug problem, I mean, it's just... You can take time off for a drug problem.
Exactly.
That's another... Like,
Go to rehab.
It's not something where
Figure it out.
Guys don't quit their jobs for it. To be honest, when's the last time you heard someone step down from anything? You've heard
voluntarily
people...
stepping down because of drug abuse,
People take time off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People go on vacation. People check into rehab.
People respect you if you go.
I don't think he even said he was checking into rehab.
No, yeah, exactly.
He didn't even want to get help. He was like, "Hey, I have an addiction. I'm gonna quit my job so I can go back to what I want to do." Drugs.
Substance abuse and the substance.
All right.
You know what? Good call, boss. Good call.
I'll wait to see.
Wait to see what?
I want to see if it's actually true.
Well, what do you think? You gave zero opinion on this.
I think it's what he said it is, drugs.
You know what? You're a trusting guy. I like that about you.
It's not the same as a trusting guy.
Did he say which drugs it was?
No,
Like,
he
what drugs are he...
He didn't say anything.
Exactly.
But
That's
the thing
another
is-
fishy part of this.
But the thing is, I can actually see it being a drug abuse because that job at ESPN right now has become highly, highly stressful. So I can see this drug abuse. But
yeah,
again,
someone slams a sexual assault charge on you, and it becomes more stressful.
You start taking drugs.
Hey, you guys could end up being right because again, the people I've read, the people I've listened to, they've all said they don't know what's going on. They have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
He just stepped down and they have no idea what's going on. People have speculated that maybe he just got ahead of a story, but a lot of people are just waiting. Do you see him stepping down, leaving a huge void at ESPN? Over the last 5 years, he's been pretty innovative at ESPN, and they didn't really have a successor.
Consultants. He doesn't sit at home and dream up elaborate ideas and make them come
But
to
he
life.
puts
he's just the face. Like,
he puts stuff in motion.
I know, but he
Yeah.
puts good people in place.
Yeah.
A lot of women, because a lot of women at ESPN have been hired. A lot of minorities.
Not because
like
of him.
Sportsnet's not doing that. TSN's not doing that. Well, they are putting more women. But
He signs paychecks. I don't think he's the innovative force behind.
Yeah, he's not the one coming up to people like, "Hey guys, I got this great idea. Let's hire a chick." Like,
Bill Simmons. Hey, a lot of people, a lot of places aren't doing it, and you see it. That
I know the
a lot of people aren't doing
Sportsnet.
it.
What their radio lineup is still a bunch of old white men.
Yes, so to say that, hey, that's easy to do when the other sports channels can't do it. Even Fox Sports 1, I don't see any women on their panel unless they're
That's not
hosting.
true. The UFC broadcast, they have that chick who does who
The
heads
broadcasting or the sideline reporter?
No, like the UFC when they do the UFC prelims and everything in the booth. In the what do you call it? It's
Does
not
she
the-
carry
the
the
pre-show,
round
the
cards in a
pre-game show.
bikini?
No, the
Is
pregame
that
stuff
the pregame
is
show.
a
No,
woman.
pregame
I forget her name. I'm so sorry, woman.
Yeah.
But
I'm
like
so sorry,
wait,
girl.
Sorry.
But
Is
it's
she the
like-
host or is she?
she hosts it, and then there's like Tyron Woodley, Chelsea, whoever else is with
Yeah,
her.
Chelsea. See, the host part, they'll throw women in there all day.
Yeah.
But
Well,
to
still-
actually give opinion,
10 years
analysis-
ago, there wasn't that.
yeah, to actually give opinion, that's where I'll give
Oh,
people.
remember Cam Newton's comment?
Yeah,
Well, they also have Misha Tate on their broadcast
they do.
too.
They do. They do. So, well, I don't know. I was listening to Bill Simmons. He says,
Boo!
whatever reason, he says it was because of John Skipper that they put 30-30. He thinks it would never have happened if it wasn't for John Skipper, the 30-30, and that was his idea. Like, it was just an out there idea that most people wouldn't have done. And
I feel like just
30-30 is a great idea.
I just think we're now in 2017. Whoever was in the seat would have signed the same checks. I don't think it's like a revolutionary thing that was done to like change the face of sports broadcasting forever. I just think it's due time. We're now in an age and an era where like diversity is like forefront before basically any other issue out there. That's just a change that comes with the time.
So, is he also the person that suspended Jameel Hill?
Yes. And Jameel Hill actually said that she deserved it, and she's actually sad that he's stepping down. They're actually still friends. He suspended a lot of people.
Friends!
He's actually suspended a lot of people. He suspended Tony Kornheiser. They're still friends. He fired Bill Simmons. They're still friends. People actually genuinely like John Skipper. And that's kind of rare.
To the captain.
Yes. That's kind of rare for being he's actually toilet of one of the moving on. We have to move very quickly through this last week, but we'll come back and touch on it. Like, as in the last week, I believe it was, MLS bought the Argos. MLSC bought the Argos.
Did they?
So essentially, with MLSC buying the Argos, what I'm really saying is Rogers bought 33% of the Argos. Why, Spike?
To be honest, I took a look at it and I was like, I don't know if this really makes a lot of sense.
It doesn't.
But now you own both the teams in BMO Field. I guess you can put more advertising and broadcasting stuff in there. Television, it makes sense and it works in terms of putting shows on channels. I guess so. Rogers now will just show more Argos games and fill up TV space. There's no money in it, I don't think.
None.
So
To me,
that was like the most acrobatic I've seen while I was in
forever.
No. Actually, I saw him hit a ball in the Sky Dome deep into left field once.
Right field, but thank you.
Okay, yeah, so you know what? I'm wrong about that. But yeah, so I doesn't make any sense logically. I'm sure there's some TV thing behind it that it makes sense for them to do. So I'm not going to speculate.
Well, Argos have lost $40 million this year. Like,
Yeah.
it makes
0 cents.
Can you shed some light on this, Wills?
No, I can't.
I don't understand why they're doing it.
Yeah, well, you just own more teams.
Yeah, money.
They don't make money.
I know. Well, it's not, I don't think it's about money. It's about
They
just
can.
branding
No,
or just
they
saying now you own them all. Like I don't know.
They just won the Grey Cup.
Yeah,
What do you think that's going to translate to, Wells? Do you think more people are going to go to Argos games now?
national
Yes.
TV
Yes, I do.
games.
No, they won't. Because they won the Grey Cup, what, 5 years ago, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
And nothing happened.
I-
Nothing happened.
Maybe they're trying to find a way. Maybe they'll start tailgating.
Maybe,
I don't know.
I don't
I don't
know.
know what ideas they have behind it. Besides the fact that they're for sale and it probably didn't cost them a lot of money.
Now, this might go alongside with the Jays rumors that they're being sold. Again, another move. I don't understand why Rogers would do that, which I don't think is actually going to happen. But
Well, they're like, I forgot who was talking about it, but they were like the Jays. It's pocket change. There's,
To them,
there's
yes, it is.
yeah. There's no. It's not. There's no monetary value in owning them or in selling them. It's not a big deal. It would just be now if the
why
Jays
would you
are
wanna give it
sold. If you give them up,
I think-
now if you want to do anything instead of you doing it for free, you'd have to pay for it.
Yes.
Which would
So
be the
why
reason
would
why
you
they
give it up?
wouldn't sell it.
Yeah, why would you want to give it up?
Yeah.
Because you can put your name, Rogers, on the side of the building
All
for
over
free.
right now.
You can put all those 100 and whatever games there are on your network for free. But if you sell it,
Yeah.
now you got to pay for it. So, but you were going to say something else?
I think the reason why they're going to sell the team is because they're going to rebuild.
And they don't want to be part of that.
And they're going to cash out while they're high, right? And
Does that money even matter to them?
They don't care about the money.
it's still money.
You're
No,
right.
but to them, it doesn't matter. I know
It's
if I say
still
I know,
money.
I know if I
they
say
have budgets. They have.
I understand that, but to them, it's on the right side of the ledger. It doesn't mean anything to them. It's a check in their book. It doesn't mean anything to them.
Which is why
Then why didn't they just spend all the money in the world on getting
Because to
all the
them, it's a
best
business.
players?
Because to them, it's a business.
There, you just answered your question.
But to a company that brings in, I don't know,
$1 kajillion.
Yeah,
a
but
year.
this is a
What is
subsidiary
$1
of
billion?
it.
It's not part of
Sorry,
their core
what?
business. What is $1 billion?
$1 billion.
I am honestly telling you, $1 billion to them is nothing. It's nothing.
But it's $1 billion. If I looked at my if I'm Rogers, I looked at my bank account and there was $1 billion there
More, it would be
today,
better.
and then tomorrow
No.
it wasn't. I would be.
no, what Smythe said, they look in their bank account and they see trillions. What's $1 billion?
Yeah, well, I
It's
think
$1 billion, man.
It costs
To
them.
you.
It will cost
Look, man,
them.
if you look at your bank account
To you.
today and you
No,
have
to me,
$10,000
$1 billion's
in your bank account,
Yeah, $11,000
and then tomorrow
tomorrow.
you have $9,000, you're like, where'd that $1,000 go?
Yeah, but
it's
no-
still $1 billion.
But you have to think about the
No, that's not
other
the
side
statement.
of it is in terms of the marketing, branding, commercials, all that stuff. Right now, they don't pay anything for it. If they sold the team, they'd have to pay for it.
if they want to put them on their network.
Right. So, I mean,
It makes no sense.
unless they're going to replace it with Argos games,
Which makes no sense.
right? So it doesn't actually make logical sense for them to sell anything.
Or buy into the Argos.
Look,
which they
yeah,
already
Rogers
did,
spent $5.2 billion on the NHL to broadcast all the games whenever they want, right? And that backfired immediately when no Canadian teams went to playoffs, so no one was watching. Now you got the Leafs doing a bit better, blah blah blah. blah.
Well, last year they all went to the playoffs. So
But there's a reason why all these subsidiaries, they all add up, right? So whoever Rogers owns, like, there's still money tied up, right? Like, like the Jays, I know they just made them all their money the last couple of years. It's higher than it's ever been. But all the signs point to they're probably going to rebuild.
Oh, yeah.
Unless they would have re-signed Josh Donaldson.
with that rebuild, you think it's not worth it owning the team. Is
So,
what you're
well,
saying.
it's high.
That's what you. Yeah, it's a good concept. I'm just
yeah,
like
no.
it's just it's 81 home games, right? We're gonna fill that TV time with in the summer. What do you put on?
I agree, but I'm just saying, I'm only telling you why I think they're going to sell the team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because sell it while it's high.
makes
Right?
sense.
It's not going to be. It's this time next year. It won't be as high as it is now.
But we're not smarter
2
than
years from
whoever
now?
wants to buy the team. We're not brilliant.
You know what I
only
think?
we know they're going to rebuild. Obviously, whoever's buying the team knows what's coming.
You know what I think? Because a lot of people think that MLSC is going to buy the team.
Yeah.
And MLSC's bought their goes. I think Rogers has some kind of behind-the-door deal with Bell that we're probably not going to be privy to. It's something else not doing with sports.
well, it was.
That's why it's
it
like,
was so
hey-
weird when they teamed up to
Teamed up.
to
Which
be
is
a
doing
part
well.
of
Yeah,
MLSC.
which is fine anyway. Like, it seems like it's doing fine.
But that
Like,
was so
whatever.
weird.
I know, it was weird. But I think it's some kind of, hey, can we have this? And then you can be buying into part of the sports teams, but we want this. What this is, I have no idea what it is.
I mean, you can either have 44% of the market share and compete, or have 98% of the market share and share.
Yeah.
but if they're sharing some kind of technology that we have no idea.
Yeah, well, forget technology. Just if Bell and Rogers are together, they own 90% of everything. So
Well, sports-wise.
yeah, well,
Sports-wise. But as far as,
Sports-wise,
no, what I'm talking
telecom,
about is
whatever.
what I'm talking about is the communication side. Like,
Yeah.
for example, Bell is putting in fiber everywhere and they're spending money. What if Rogers said, hey, we want some of those lines?
oh, so
know what I'm
a totally different
now,
back end.
yeah.
now you're digging into something way deeper.
Yeah.
than-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Turning to X-Files now.
Because the actual sell the team makes no sense to at least me and Smythe. So,
Yeah,
I
but,
get it.
well, anyway, that's why I said me and Smythe. So that's what I'm saying. It's something.
You don't get it after I told you?
No, we don't think what you told us is right. After that,
Why?
we don't
Why
understand
else
what the
would
actual
you-
reason is.
So no, that's what I'm saying. That's why Rogers is like, if they're gonna do it, hey, yeah, we'll go in house with Argos. You can have half of the Blue Jays, but we want whatever technology you have over here that we don't have.
Right.
Maybe I don't know.
It could be something.
Yeah.
To be
You're
honest.
digging into something a lot deeper.
Well, sports, yeah, not sports. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. This is a sports
to
podcast.
me, why else?
Self-driving cars are coming, and
Can
they're
we just
gonna
talk for 15 minutes about Star Wars.
Yeah.
I wish we could talk longer about it.
All right, moving on. Let's go to some NBA talk. The balls. The ball
Excuse
family.
me?
The family. Yo, Lonzo Ball launched the league.
Why are we still talking about these guys?
Or he wants to watch the league.
Why are we still talking
I think
about
he said
these
it's
guys?
happening. What do you mean? This is
Why are we talking about
revolutionary.
these guys?
Why do
The
you hate?
revolutionary. That's why.
Why are you hating?
Not, man. They're Kardashians of the
Wait,
NBA
wait.
family.
Hang on a second. So LeVar Ball wants to start a league for kids that don't want to go into college.
Great for him. Start it up.
If this is successful, you don't think that's a game changer?
No,
Wow.
because I don't think they can run it.
Why?
I don't
Why?
think it's going to happen.
Why?
Oh, yeah,
Because
you know
I've
what?
already heard
Okay.
their shoe company's crap.
But that's not.
That-
but
that's
that's not what I
fine.
said. That's not what I said though.
Is it not a good idea?
His heart's in the right place.
Is the idea good or not? Is that idea good or not?
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Here's my vision.
Whether it actually happens
Yeah.
or does
Okay,
well.
okay.
There's
whatever.
definitely 100 kids that want to go straight
More.
to the pros
More.
from high school.
More.
Okay.
A lot of those kids don't even want to bother.
And they sign to go to college for 1 year to make NCAA teams money, and they wait. And I'm pretty
Totally.
sure there will be 8 sponsors or cities or people that will fund these teams and get these fresh top prospect players. I think there's TV networks that will pay to watch top prospects play all year long. And I think they're going to dip into the NCAA's market share. If you dip in 10% to college basketball, how much money do you have is the question.
You
He's
think
on this-
NCAA is going to let this happen?
That's the question. NCAA,
Well-
might, if they get kiboshed, that's
Well,
the problem.
My only question to you is how would they stop it?
They'd find a way.
If I had a league, no, you need.
You know how they would start? You know how they would stop it?
You need the NBA.
You know how they would stop
How
it?
stop it?
They start paying players.
I was going to say that it's either the NBA makes a rule saying you can't go to that league, or they start playing players.
Yeah, well,
It's not going to happen, guys.
You know what? I think the NCAA,
It's a great
I
visionary.
hope it happens.
the NCAA could either A, sponsor it. So it's like, support. You give these kids some kind of education while they're playing. Your top prospects are here. Other players are there.
No, it's not going to work like that.
Or you shut it down. And you just give Lonzo
It'll
Ball $10
never
million
happen.
to never let it happen.
That's
I'm
what
saying
you
it will
need.
never happen. I think. Are you just cheering against LeVar Ball? Or are you just saying that
Look,
idea is a
if
bad
it was
idea?
if it was anyone else who had the same idea, I don't think
Okay,
it would
you take
work.
it more
I don't
seriously.
think it would happen.
Oh, really?
No, because I think the
Do you think
NCAA.
NCAA wants to pay players? They don't want to do that.
No, but if they get cucked and they get
Yeah.
great players are going to go to this league, which I think is a good idea. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know.
I
if
think
the NBA
as
does
soon
that.
as they see money being
Leaving their
a chance,
hands.
yeah, exactly, they will find a way
Shut it down.
Bring
to shut it
something
down.
back. Which I don't know why the NBA doesn't do that. I don't know why the NBA cares about the NCAA. I have no idea why.
It's just been going on for so long.
Oh, it's a multi-billion-dollar.
I know, but if you were the NBA, would you care about the NCAA? Because it's the NBA's rule
Yeah.
why these kids go to college. But if you were the NBA, would you care? Why do you make that rule?
Yeah.
Well, why did they ever switch it where you had to have 1 year of college?
It was
'Cause they
it
want-
was marketing. It was marketing.
do you know, really, the NFL model is what the NBA... The NFL model is... NHL model.
They don't have to go to. They don't.
No,
have,
the
they don't have
N-
to graduate high school. to go
Yeah,
to
no, but
NHL.
the NFL model is that you watch kids play in high school, then you go to watch them in college. When they get to the NFL, you're more vested in them, right? In the NBA, when kids are coming straight out of high school, you don't know who these kids are. It's hard for you to get behind these kids. You gotta make them
that's
stars in the
not
league.
True, because you know who LeBron James was.
LeBron James is
That's-
different.
that's
His
it.
games, his
LeBron
high school
James,
games are
you knew
nationally
who
Carmelo
televised.
Anthony was. You
No,
knew-
you didn't know
No,
Carmelo.
a lot of these guys.
LeBron
He
James
also went to
was-
NCAA. That's
is-
different.
you can't use that as look at Amir Johnson. Like
Right.
he was at a
I
college.
think in today's day and age, you will find out who these kids are.
You won't
people
know-
Will tell, no, people
You
say
won't
it.
know
You
90%
know who
of
they
them.
will be. So you know who they are, but
Like you know who Barrett is.
But the
already.
general public won't get behind them, though. The Canadian kid?
yeah.
No one here knows who they are. No one who watches the NBA.
I've heard him talk about ESPN. He's going to be number one.
No. Yeah, next year will be the number one pick. No one knows who he is right now. But like, you're not. If he went to the NBA next year, you can't get people behind him the same way. They're putting
they
LeBron
did,
on
though.
national TV so they can build that.
But
for
they
him.
did though.
What?
They did do that.
Get behind him.
All those players that came out of high school, they did do that already. You knew who Kevin Garnett was. You knew all these players. You knew who they were already.
No,
Yeah, you
Kevin
did.
Garnett played in the NBA before I knew who he was. They weren't saying
But
Kevin
you knew
Garnett.
he wasn't getting drafted. You knew that.
But you weren't behind him. You couldn't get behind him. You haven't
Eh.
seen him play, right? Carmelo Anthony played a year of NCAA basketball. He became a star in the
Yeah.
college circuit. When he went to the NBA, he has fans, supporters, people wanting to root for him, right? That's what the NFL builds properly. By the time a kid gets his first year, you've been watching him for between 2 to 5 years. if you go through this league, if this league's not televised, these kids won't have a brand to
I
start
have an
with.
idea.
It's a great idea.
No, I have an idea. I've had an idea. I don't know.
Oh,
What
launch,
if,
man.
what if the NBA said out of high school you come to D League? G League.
Yeah.
G League.
G League, yeah.
You have to stay in the G League for 2 years.
It's a Ben Affleck movie.
Same concept as college.
Yeah.
They don't televise G League at all. You'd rather go to NCAA at
But
that
then,
point.
But then now you're gonna watch G League because you want to see these prospect guys.
The G League will get better.
Yeah, get better in their system.
But why would they waste? So are you saying you have to play a year under the G League?
Yeah, rather than go to college.
But then again, NCAA gets cucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I don't care about it. I don't know why the
I know
NBA
you
cares.
don't care, but
No, I don't know why the
NCAA cares about the
Yeah,
NCAA.
no
Oh,
matter,
yeah, that's fine.
No matter what happens, they're getting.
Now, would you care? Would
Yeah.
you care about the NCAA? If the NBA, if all these pro leagues just got rid of those rules, would you care
About what?
about the kids just going straight to leagues from high school or whatever?
I think kids should have the choice to do whatever they want
Yeah.
to do, right? Whether it's they want to go to Asia, they want to go play in the G League, they want to go to NCAA. Your
should be able to
choice,
do it.
you do it, right?
Yeah.
But also, like, how much, like, a lot of these players, their draft stock is such a big deal and how much money they're going to make, right?
Yeah.
So they also want to see how much exposure they can get. And
It could help them too if they go to NCAA or whatever. Well, right now that's the biggest stage.
Yeah. Well, if this league happens, this league will be the biggest stage instantly.
No.
Instantly, right away. Of course. Do you know why?
If all the top not just LeVar Ball, if anyone does create this league in its system, if all the top prospects are going to that league, it would take off.
It gets televised right
if
away.
yeah.
You know who these kids are. It changes the whole
who's going
landscape.
to televise it?
Who wouldn't?
ESPN would.
Who wouldn't
100%
televise
ESPN
it?
would.
Everyone would want to televise the top prospects
Sports
playing in a
would
league all
televise it.
year.
If all the top prospects are going to that league, oh yeah.
And if you win the championship in that league, you're the first pick. It's the same concept.
that.
It's just independent instead of being ran by the National Collegiate Organization. Blah blah
Like-
blah blah blah.
Ben Simmons, what? He went to LSU?
Yeah, for
And
years.
how well did LSU do in the tournament? The year that he got
Oh, he
drafted?
didn't even play. He said
They
he
didn't
didn't
make the
want-
tournament.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to go.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think that's the case where you're saying if your team wins the championship, you're going to get first pick.
I think pretty much the NBA pretty much knows who we're going to draft from high school.
What I think is that NCAA now is it's another basketball league like anything else, but kids are now making decisions. Right? Remember Kyrie Irving played 2 games.
Yeah.
Was like, man, I'm done.
Yep.
You see,
my
you're
foot
finally,
hurts.
you've seen that a lot now.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are
Why are
just
they going to
sitting
get
down.
hurt playing games with these kids who suck? I'm an
reason-
NBA player,
Because the 76ers keep drafting them.
right? I'm an NBA prospect. Why am
And
I
you've seen that
playing
in
these
football
games?
too. A lot of these kids are like, they're sitting out.
Oh, what?
It's a bit different.
It
National
is,
championship
it is.
game? Meh.
Football's more. It's
I'll
rough.
be in the NFL next year.
Yeah. Moving on. NHL. The Ottawa situation. It seems to be getting ugly and ugly. The owner came out and said, don't be so fast. I don't think we actually do want to move. They want to stay where they are and just build another stadium.
People aren't coming to the games.
Well, maybe they should build a stadium that's out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
If they were winning, this wouldn't be such a big deal.
It would be because they want that stadium. Because even when they were in the playoffs last year, they weren't selling out.
That's what he said. He said, we are one of the best products on the ice, and we can't sell
You
tickets.
can't sell tickets.
But I'm saying they're the worst team in the league since November? Is that...
think
Since
it's a
Duchesne
thing.
trade, since
It's a
the
thing.
Duchesne trade, or
Yeah.
actually no, when they went to Switzerland for that exhibition game, they've come
So,
back in this.
on top of the losing, he's questioning like if they should be where they are,
Carlson
it's
saying
just a
he's
bad
not gonna take
situation,
a penny
right?
less.
than
He
whatever
should.
he's worth.
Duchesne saying the same thing,
Yeah.
and you also got Stone. All 3 of them you got to sign at the same time,
But you're not going to.
and they're all quote unquote max money guys.
Yep.
I don't know about that, but Carlson, sure.
Carlson is
Who else is up? Is Heaven up too?
no, it's Carlson, Stone, and Duchesne.
Duchesne.
Shane.
Duchesne might not be.
Yeah, he's not.
They may
no.
trade him.
He's not money.
He might get traded again.
Carlson
I
might get
think
traded.
they're traded again.
Man, I get a haul for him.
Oh, yeah, Carlson might get traded. So
I'm gonna get traded to the Leafs.
I heard that being thrown up. Okay,
Not
let
thrown
me
out,
ask you
thrown
this.
up.
Throw it up.
Let me ask you this. Carlson wants to go to the Leafs. Who you giving up? Because you have to give it to somebody.
Nylander's probably the top.
Nylander's
guy.
gone. He's
Nylander or
leaving.
Marner.
Marner will stay. Nylander will go. You'll get Carlson. If I think Nylander's gone no matter what.
Interesting. Eh?
You can't pay them all.
That's very interesting. See, I wouldn't give up anyone for Carlson if I was the Leafs.
Why?
Well,
No.
I would give up
I would-
Gardner, Nylander.
No. I would rather keep these young guys. 'Cause I think these young guys growing up together.
But
I
they
think they'll
need
be-
a
They do.
better puck moving defenseman,
They
especially
do.
for the power play.
If you have, because
Because Carlson's how old is Carlson? 27 or something like that. He's
young enough to sign a max deal.
He's
so.
older. He's older than those guys.
Yeah, he is. But
but he's not like.
And defense
Yeah,
lasts long in
size,
the league
yeah.
anyway. Yeah, but like that's what you need back there. You need someone that can control the game in the back to help these kids out.
You don't think he because he demands a puck more.
Just don't play
give it to him.
You don't think they'll throw him off?
They just won't
Matthews
play
or-
together. You don't play him with Matthews. I don't think. Like you don't have to, right?
No, you're right.
That's the best thing about hockey. But like the least lack defensemen that can control the puck. That's why PK would be a great Toronto Maple Leaf.
A lot of teams.
Yeah, right. And I think that's probably their missing ticket. But will you give up your prospects to get them? That's the question. You
Well,
always
your young
ask.
guy's not really necessarily your prospect.
And can you pay him? Because you got to pay Matthews and you got to pay Marner, and you'll have Carlson. That's another problem they're gonna have
That's I think and that problem's gonna come pretty quick actually.
because they had cap issues this year, at least, right?
no, they're way under the cap.
Are
It's
they?
yeah, it's
They got all these kids, man.
yeah, they got all the kids. It's
Yep.
what's his name's up next year, which they're not gonna.
Well, they're kicking guys off the team, and
JVR,
JVR, Bozak, both.
yeah, JVR is up, which they're probably gonna let go because they're gonna probably re-sign him for like $7 million
Yeah,
or $6
sad.
million,
yeah,
and another team's probably gonna give him 9 or something like that.
No,
Maybe,
I think he'll get like 7.
probably.
yeah. Stars get 9.
Yeah, he's not a star. I
No.
mean, he's good.
He's good.
He's good.
Especially on this
He's
team.
really good,
Yeah,
but he's not a star.
the Panthers will pay him or something.
No, it's true. It's very true.
Someone's
Vegas, someone will.
Someone's gonna
Yeah.
pay him. Someone's gonna pay him. All right. We didn't get a guest this week because somebody didn't want to go on the podcast.
Someone is playing 2K behind us right now.
So
If you started the game like 4 times.
That computer on easy mode is tough.
Elevates your.
Oh
Mark over
god.
there sleeping. I'm
all right. So what I decided to do is do some trivia this week.
I know. Kind of excited for this. I'm not gonna lie. to you.
Everyone loves trivia.
Okay, so when you gave out the script, I was like, trivia, cool, but like, what? I wish you would have gave us like a topic or
Someone's
like.
No, it's
getting
just general
cold
sports. It's a general sports topic.
feet.
General sports topics. Here, well, let me throw the question. Let me throw the first question, and I'll give it to you guys. And then-
How do we answer this? Do I go first? Does Smythe go first? Do we buzz in?
You guys work as a team.
Hand raising. Hand
You guys
raising.
work as a team.
Team,
Okay.
I want to beat this guy.
No, it's like
I
it's
thought about-
like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where we just like discuss and then we final answer.
Yeah, it'll be a team. Maybe next time I do trivia, I'll set up in a team kind of format.
Yeah,
But
do that.
let me do this. So, first question I'll throw it to you guys is, name. Okay, now when I say major leagues, I'm talking about NFL, NHL, NBA, MLB. Just so we're clear. All right.
MLS?
No MLS.
No MLS.
Not- they
No
don't count
MLS.
yet. Okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
All right.
No Premier League. Okay.
No
All right.
Premier League. Name the 12 major sports
Whoa.
teams
I can't even count that.
with their nicknames only having 4 letters.
Wow.
Okay.
Miami Heat.
Jazz.
Heat, Jazz, boom, boom.
No, it's
No,
This is
no,
Cavs.
no, Cavs is not count.
You're not part of this game.
Cavaliers. Their full name's Cavaliers. So you got
Um,
Heat and Jazz.
Leafs have an ass.
Man, this is gonna be a lot of dead air.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long. This is gonna take a long time.
Yeah,
Heat.
like you want us to give
you-
it 12 answers?
12 names.
12 teams.
You talk it out. Talk it out. All right, just to narrow down, there are 2 in the NFL.
Yeah.
There are 4 in the NBA, which
Yeah.
you already answered 2. There are 4 in MLB, and there are 2 in the NHL.
Red Sox, White Sox are 3. Doesn't count.
No, that is not count.
Thanks, man.
What if you sell socks with a C and a K?
Then that would be 5.
Will you shut up?
I'll help you out. In the NFL and the NHL, it's the same name.
Okay, the NHL is the Wild.
Yep, that's one. These guys are thinking, deep thinkers. You guys can see it on the live. They're thinking. They're thinking. They're thinking.
Yo, man.
In the NFL, this team recently moved.
Rams.
The Rams.
Rams. There you go.
Oh man, like
Yeah. I give up.
When you're actually put on the spot,
It's well,
it's actually
no. I
hard.
just
But
wouldn't.
then
I wouldn't
also
know
to
this.
give
I just wouldn't
12,
know
Like
this.
if I'm gonna give someone a trivia question, I'm not gonna tell them. Give
12.
me
Listen,
12.
because you guys have to work. You guys have to work together.
All right, just give us the rest of them now.
No. All right. So
No, he's looking it up.
No, I'm not.
I just like
One team is in New York.
the Jets,
No, Jets. Actually, yeah, 2 teams are in New York. Sorry,
Now it's 13.
Mets,
Mets.
Mets.
Both 2 teams are in Jets. 2 Jets teams. So you
Yeah,
got
Winnipeg Jets.
Winnipeg.
and New York
Yeah,
Jets.
yeah. Okay, so we've done the NHL.
So you got the Jets, Heat, Jazz, Mets, Jets, and Wild.
Yeah. You know, I don't
You
hear
have
Smythe
5
saying
left.
anything.
It's only half of them. I got like 2, and I'm like,
You have 5
You
left.
got the Heat.
yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. You also got 1 in the New York area in basketball.
Nets, the Brooklyn
Nets.
Nets.
There you go. There you go.
What other baseball teams are there?
I'm on it right now.
The Reds, Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah.
Reds.
Yeah.
There you go.
So MLB's done.
They just recently broke their curse.
The Cubs.
Cubs. There you go.
Ooh.
2 more. 1 in the NBA. 1 in MLB.
NBA.
The MLB team. Oh, see, nobody wants hits. Nobody wants hits.
Yeah, this is dead. This is bad.
Yeah. Okay, think West Coast for NBA. Not necessarily in California, but it's really hot there.
Suns.
There you go. 1 more in MLB. 1 more.
NL or AL?
He doesn't know.
Oh, shoot, I don't know.
East Coast or West Coast?
Man, this
Think
is
fish.
Rays.
Think,
Yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
There you go. There you go. And for bonus, can you give me the 2 MLS?
First of all, they're the Devil Rays. Doesn't count.
No, they're actually Rays. That's what I count. They're actually Golden
No, I
Rays.
can't give you the MLS. Let's
Yeah,
go. Next
I guess
question.
let's-
MLS is the Chicago Fire and the Columbus Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
First of all, did we get that right then, or is that a
Yeah,
failure?
that counts. We
That was
took
a
them off.
test question. Okay,
We took
just
them
for
off.
future reference, don't give us 12 options.
There's
The
a
whole
bunch of
thing,
those.
yeah.
The trivia should be like
There's a bunch of those. There's a bunch of those.
Who threw a touchdown pass or something.
Blah 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 blah. All right. So recently we were talking about the draft, who's the best draft and whatnot. So the 1999 draft. Can you name all the All-Stars
Oh my god.
from that draft?
Like, who was the first pick in that draft? So we have an idea.
Allen Iverson. And that's 1.
I can't do this one.
You can't? You can't even think of them?
No.
You want to give him a whirl, Smite?
They're not even in the league anymore.
Is that
are
the
they?
Kobe draft?
No, that's
No,
96.
Allen Iverson draft. No,
96.
Kobe.
That was 96.
That's what I said, 96.
You said 99.
You did,
I
but
did say 99?
Iverson was drafted in
Sorry,
96,
96.
so
96,
okay.
sorry.
Okay, then
So
there's Sharif Abdur-Rahim.
That's
Steve
two.
Nash.
There you go.
Um,
You said Kobe.
Yeah.
There you go.
ooh,
He's a huge star in China now.
Ray Allen.
Steve Francis.
Ray
Yeah.
Allen.
Steve Francis.
No.
China. Marbury. Yeah.
There
yeah,
you
From
go.
Marbury. That was 6.
No, there's 10.
Oh my god.
You got a lot. There's only 1, 2,
Camby
3,
wasn't.
4.
No.
You got 4.
Oh,
So I was
Marcus
surprised.
Camby.
I thought he was. No,
No.
he was not. You only got 4 left.
Nowitzki wasn't in that one.
Nope.
No.
He played on Boston.
Oh, Antoine
There
Walker.
you go. One of the best shooters.
I said Ray Allen.
No. I know. One of the best shooters in the league.
Damn, man.
Played with Chris Webber.
Mike Bibby.
No.
No, Jason.
Nope.
Jawa?
Nope.
No. Oh, Peja Stojakovic.
There you go. Peja Stojakovic. 2 more. This guy was on one of the... You talked about this. This could have been one of the greatest teams ever if it wasn't for that one
Oh,
incident.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal.
That was
One
so
more
sad,
left.
bro.
1 more. He's a center.
Thanks.
Wow. I narrows it down.
Goes by the nickname Z.
Oh, Ilgauskas.
There you go.
Zadrunas Zadoskas.
There you go.
What a draft.
There you go. So, seeing how it was Kobe week this week. Apparently I didn't know that. But Kobe Bryant had his first starting game on January 28th, 1997. Can you name the 4 other guys who started with him in that game?
Oh.
Eddie House, Nick Van Exel,
Nick
Shaquille
Van Exel,
O'Neal,
Eddie House,
and
Shaquille O'Neal.
Robert
and-
Ory.
Nope.
Shit. No, I don't know.
What position?
Power forward.
You named those off pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You got those off
That's
pretty
good.
quickly.
Good for you, man.
This is tough.
Oh man, just
Elvin Campbell.
Ooh.
yeah, I would
This
never.
is-
No way we would have ever forgot that. Why was he starting?
I
Let's
was
start
trying
with
to think
that.
like NBA Live, like hey,
When I pick the Lakers, like I do every time.
Tom Chambers.
Oh, the Raptors came back.
Raptors
Forgot those guys.
Who is the only athlete to have played in the Super Bowl and the World Series?
Deion Sanders.
There you go,
man,
Deion
listen.
Sanders. Do you know which ones?
Which numbers?
No,
Which World Series and which
World Series
Super Bowl?
and which
92 World Series.
Mm-hmm. Played on the Braves.
I don't know the number of the Super Bowl. It'd have to be in the 30s, sorry.
1995 and 1996. Do you know what teams he played for?
I know he's with the Falcons.
He did play the Falcons, but he wasn't on the Super Bowl with the Falcons.
Oh, Cowboys.
Dallas.
Cowboys was 96.
Yeah.
And the year before, he was on the
Oh, no.
Raiders.
49ers.
49ers.
Niners. Oh, I was gonna say the Niners. I didn't think he played there. I was gonna say Bo Jackson.
No, they never went to the
Yeah.
World Series.
It's a damn shame.
Actually, he never went to the Super Bowl
Yeah,
either.
he just played.
Which 6 teams have never won a World Series?
Texas Rangers.
Rangers won.
Wow.
Seattle Mariners.
No. They haven't won.
Well, they've never won the World Series, so.
Maybe we should have said. Oh wait, no, you're right. No, they haven't even gone to the World Series. Sorry, I haven't been on a different side.
Not only have they never won,
They've
they never
never
seen the World
gone to
Series.
World
Tampa Bay
so-
Rays.
Yes.
Oh, no, they went to the World Series, didn't win it.
They didn't win one.
Never won.
Colorado
Yeah.
Rockies.
Yep.
Smite
gonna help.
No. No. Minnesota Twin. No, they
No,
won.
they've won.
You got 3 more.
3?
3 more.
So I got Rangers, Mariners, Rays. Okay. Padres.
Yep. One team
Phillies?
had
No, the Phillies won against the Rays in 08.
Then
This one team had the greatest team, and they said they could have won the World
The
Series.
Expos, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not in the
No,
league
they don't
anymore.
count.
Washington,
They can't count.
Nationals,
Washington.
Oh,
Nationals never won either.
I like how you defended that. So Washington.
One
Washington.
more.
Not the Reds.
Think glove.
See-
Catching glove.
Oh, the Brewers.
There you go. Brewers.
Thanks for the help, Smite. Although, I mean,
I got the
you
Lakers
dominated
one.
the Lakers.
Hey,
yeah.
hey, we're a team.
In the 4 major sports, which player in each league has the most rings?
Robert
Players.
Horry.
No.
What? I thought he had 7.
Bill Russell is 11.
Bill Russell. There you go.
Tom Brady.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Tom Brady has 5.
Tom
And
Brady
there's
has
one-
almost
there's
as
also-
much rings as the Steelers altogether.
Terry
He named
Bradshaw.
the second person. No, in each league. He named the second person who has 5 as well.
In NFL?
Yeah.
Isn't Terry,
Terry
Bradshaw?
Bradshaw.
No, he has 4.
Ooh, I don't know.
It's like it's an offensive lineman.
No, it's an obscure character. Yeah,
It's a lineman.
It's Charles
Yeah.
Haley. NHL and MLB.
NHL, Wayne Gretzky.
No. Wayne Gretzky only has 4.
Bossy?
Nope.
Mark Massey?
Nope.
I don't know.
Mark Messier has 5.
It's got to be like an old Hab or something.
You won't know this one. You won't know this
Oh,
one.
then
So
I-
it's Henri Richard,
Yeah, whatever.
who is the brother of Maurice
Richard
Richard.
Rashad.
And
Yeah.
MLB.
I can't even.
Yankees.
Oh, it'd be like DiMaggio,
Nope.
Gehrig,
Nope.
Don
Babe?
Ruth.
Nope. 26 Yankees.
26 Yankees.
Yeah, he was on that team.
Babe Ruth.
Nope.
That's what I thought it was. All right, well, just name it because we don't know.
Yogi Berra.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He has 10.
He was on the 26 Yankees.
Yeah. He has 10 rings, and he also has 3 additional as a manager.
Nice.
That's kind of...
Yeah, like...
No, well, he has 10. He still has the most as a player. He still has the most as a player. Let's see. Who was the first Blue Jay to lead the AL in home runs?
Man.
George Bell?
No.
That was good.
Oh, man, it's before him then.
Vernon Wells or Joe Carter?
No, it was before him?
Yep.
Before George Bell. Fred McGriff.
No.
Willie Upshaw.
No.
Jeez.
1986.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Wicked Jerry Curl.
George Bell.
No.
Jesse Barfield.
There you
Jesse
go.
Barfield.
Jesse Barfield, 40 home runs that year. Let's see. What do we got? Which 4 players in MLB history is in the 600 clubs for home runs?
Sammy Sosa, Jim Thome,
Yep.
Barry Bonds,
Yep.
and...
Mark McGuire?
There's
No.
nine. There's 9.
Willie Mays,
Yep.
Babe Ruth,
Man,
Hank Aaron.
You're naming them off. Yep.
Who's the last
What do you
one?
got?
1, 2,
8?
3 left. 3 left.
3 left.
No, I thought I named them all.
No.
Except for one.
No, you got 3. No help. No help's mine.
Yo, I got Sammy Sosa.
I said Tommy, Sosa.
Tommy, Willie Mays.
Yeah.
You said Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth.
That's 6.
Are they active?
One player's active.
Ken Griffey.
Ken Griffey. Yep.
One player's
2 more.
active.
One player's still active.
A-Rod.
Yep. That's
It's
And then
8.
there's one player's active.
one player's active.
One player
Who's
that's-
active?
One player active.
Who?
He plays with one of the best players in the league right now.
What?
California. No, sorry, not California.
Pujols.
Pujols.
Wait, yeah.
Pujols. All right, we're just moving on right along. This is great.
Thanks,
This is
Mike.
great.
Hey, man.
Couldn't you name Babe Ruth?
You named them too fast. You're just jumping all over that stuff. You should have a buzzer.
Okay, I'll just give you the single one. Okay, which player in NBA history has played in the most playoff games?
Derek Fisher.
There you go. There you go. Working as a team. Do you know where Michael Jordan sits on the list?
5th.
No.
Lower.
8th.
Nope.
He's not even on it.
He's 18th.
Yeah, he's low.
Tim Duncan is second. Do you know who third is?
It's got to be Kobe.
Manning?
No.
Tony
LeBron
Parker.
James.
Nope. They're all top 10 still. You're still top. No, Ginobili is 9th.
So you
Tony
should think
Parker
of
is 5th.
Team that's been in the playoffs for
Every
like
year.
so long.
But like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is probably on that list somewhere.
Kareem is 4th.
Bill
Yeah.
Russell?
No.
No, he didn't play that long.
But he won 10 rings?
Yeah, he just won every year.
He just won every year. That's all.
DeLon Wright.
No.
Well, dead on.
You're going to kick yourself when I tell you. You're going to kick yourself
No,
once.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Magic Johnson.
Nope.
Shaq.
Shaq is 8th.
We're talking about number 3 right now.
Robert Ory.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
Robert Covington.
just. Can I just play on your team so I can make the playoffs? Remember that
Chauncey
your
Billups.
T-Mac was on the Spurs and just didn't play, so
Um,
we can get past the first round.
who is the shortest player in NBA history to lead the league in rebounds for 1 year?
No, what's
Charles Barkley.
Boom. 6'6",
what
1987.
was Moses? How
6'6"
tall was Moses
generous.
Malone?
Yeah. Pardon me?
How tall was Moses Malone?
You know, most of the time, Barkley was listed as 6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually probably is
Probably, yeah,
close to
yeah.
6'4". But they just gave him 6'8".
That's why he's my favorite player. That was a bulldog.
Name this player. He's on the Raiders, and he currently has 2 sons who are playing in the NFL. The 2 sons' names are Kyle and Chris.
Long. No? Are those the kids?
Yeah.
Jake?
No. Who's their father?
Ooh, I don't know.
Chris? Huh?
Chris Long Sr.?
He played on the Raiders.
Plays?
Yeah, he played on the Raiders.
Oh, I thought
Played
you said,
with a D.
Played.
You said plays.
He did say played.
No,
yes.
no. The sons currently
I don't
play.
know his name.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Raider great. Played 81 to 1993. Defensive end.
I don't know. Yes. Just,
Movie star.
Oh, Howie.
There you go. There you go.
Those are his kids? I didn't know that.
Oh, here's a fun one.
This is the last one?
how many do you have?
I got 20. Yeah, I can go as long as you guys want.
I
Yeah,
just
keep-
the ones that are just
keep
like
going.
quick.
Yeah, I got. There's some long ones.
I don't like the lists.
What was the actual name of Charlie Sheen's character in Major League?
Ricky Vaughn.
Oh wow, you got that pretty quick.
It's like one of my favorite movies.
It definitely is one of your favorite movies.
Pretty
Wild
quick.
Thing, Ricky Vaughn, whatever you want to
Most
call
people are like Wild Thing. Wild Thing.
it. Oh,
Wild
I
Thing.
think that's one of my favorite movies. That's a layup.
All right, another list. Can you name the 13 Can you name the 13 cities with all 4
Major sports.
major
teams.
sports teams?
New York.
New York.
Yep.
Chicago.
Wait, can we put New York on there twice? Can they have 2 teams in our league?
But they have all 4 in the major sports teams. No, so New York, Chicago,
New York, Chicago.
Los Angeles,
Los
LA.
Angeles. Yep.
Boston,
Yep.
Denver.
Yep.
Texas.
Well-
Houston.
Yeah,
No.
Houston doesn't have a hockey team.
Dallas Stars.
Dallas.
Dallas from Corey.
Right.
No, not
Detroit.
Atlanta anymore. Detroit.
Yep.
Yep.
6 left. 6.
Oh my God! Seriously?
6 left.
No, there's no hockey
They
team.
lost their hockey team.
Yeah.
The one is kind of tricky because the city's name isn't always in the
Boston,
front. You said Boston already?
Oakland? No, they don't have a hockey
California.
team. But they have like San Jose.
Yeah, San Jose.
No,
San Francisco.
no, San Jose is not part of Oakland. San Jose is part of...
The Bay Area, San Fran.
San
There you go,
Francisco.
San Francisco.
Oh, so you're gonna Oakland and San Fran are
It's the
right
same
there.
concept.
But the San Jose is considered
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
San
Okay, all right. You want friggin'... Philly.
Minnesota.
There you go, Philly. Minnesota, yes. 3 left.
What? Not too much
3
cities.
left.
Washington.
from Corey. 2 left. Think far south.
Florida.
Florida.
No.
City.
Miami?
There you go, Miami.
I guess if you want to count, yeah.
One more. The city shouldn't have a hockey team.
Oh, Arizona, Phoenix.
There you go, Phoenix.
Phoenix has all 4 teams.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, 'cause
Can you name the 9 sports teams
Yes.
Done.
that don't end in the letter S?
The
Nick-
Jazz,
Utah Jazz,
the
the
Heat,
Minnesota Wild,
the Wild,
Wild,
Miami
Jazz.
Heat.
Red Sox, the White Sox,
Red Sox, White Sox.
the
You got 2 more in the NBA, 2 more in the NHL. 2 more in the NBA. 2 more in
Magic.
the NBA. Magic, yep.
the.
Man, you guys went fast with this one.
Yeah.
No, 'cause, like,
We've
this is like
asked
a-
this one before. Thunder
Yep.
and last team's NHL.
2 more in the NHL.
2 NHL.
Did you say Boston?
Lightning.
Yeah, so-
Lightning, yep. Yes, he said
And
Boston. One more.
Titties.
Think Corey.
No.
Oh, the Avalanche.
There you go.
And all those teams suck.
Yeah. Corey, close game over there.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Which country has played in every single World Cup?
You've
of
never
soccer?
seen someone so
we
bad
were
at this.
doing. I
That's
thought
fine.
we were
This is easy,
doing.
This is easy. This is easy.
Brazil.
Yeah.
There you go. This is easy.
Hey.
That's an easy one. Said that one already. Can you name every pro team in California?
Yeah, I can.
Do it.
Okay, let me start from the south. Okay, San Diego Padres. Okay, we'll start there.
Padres. You gonna help them?
San Diego Chargers. Oh no, they're on there anymore.
Dude. Well, you're
No,
lost.
they're in California.
But they're not in the league anymore.
He's going south.
I'm going from south to north.
But they're still in California. Name every.
San Diego is not in the NFL anymore.
It's Los Angeles.
49ers.
But they're in California. Name every sports team, every pro team in California.
That's ever been in the league?
no, now, currently.
Okay.
They're still in California.
But sorry. I'm working my way up.
I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
So the NBA has the
LA
Kings,
the
the
Sacramento Kings.
Warriors. They have the Clippers and the Lakers.
Okay, let's
Yep,
go by
yep.
league then.
That's it. Now baseball.
Baseball, there's the Padres,
Yeah.
the Giants,
Yep.
Yeah.
the Dodgers,
Yep.
the Angels,
Yep.
Oakland.
Athletics.
Yep.
Wow. The
Is that it for
NFL.
NBA? MLB?
That's it
Yeah.
for MLB.
The NFL has the Raiders, the Niners,
Yep. Yep.
The
the
Rams,
Rams,
Yep.
the Chargers,
Chargers.
You
the
said that already.
49ers.
Yeah, I already said
Yeah,
that.
said that.
Now
so
what's the
you're
other sport?
missing 2 from
Hockey?
No, sorry, 3 from hockey. You're missing the hockey
And
teams.
the Ducks.
San Jose, the
Kings,
Ducks.
and the Sharks.
Kings.
Sharks.
There you
Yeah.
go. Man, you guys just blown by these questions, man. None left. Okay, here's a little tougher one. What is the largest state by population without a team in the 4 major sports?
Seattle.
The largest
No,
state
no,
by
no.
population
State.
States, that'd be Washington.
Without all 4 or any of the 4?
without all 4. Without any
Without any.
state by population.
Ohio has a team.
It's got to be somewhere in like the Midwest.
Wisconsin has a team.
No, yo, it's not good. Wisconsin's not even that big.
Iowa?
Alabama.
Nope.
Or Nebraska. Well, Nebraska
Nope.
doesn't have any teams.
Wyoming,
Nope.
Montana.
Nope.
It's like Delaware because everyone else
No,
has a team.
Delaware's small.
Oregon?
Nope.
Portland.
Nope.
Yeah, Portland. Yeah.
No, Portland's in Oregon. How's the thing?
You were close. You were close.
In that region,
The
right?
first answer you said, you
Wyoming.
were close. Nope. No, that wasn't your first answer.
What's my first answer?
You said Washington.
What's beside Washington?
Corey, what's in the
Oregon's
Midwest,
below
baby?
it? Up? How you go up? That's Vancouver. That's British Columbia.
No. Sorry.
Above Washington?
Not state.
North Dakota,
Not state.
South Dakota.
Not state.
Oh, Dakota?
Virginia.
There you go, Virginia.
Because you can't have.
All right.
I get it.
So we got a lot of teams that share the same names. Can you name the 6 sports teams that share names? Now I'm gonna help you guys out because we're gonna go by league. So the NFL and NBA. Which 2 teams share the same name?
NFL
NFL and MLB. No, MLB.
It's
NFL
Two-
MLB.
2 teams share the same name.
Bear. No, the Cubs. Oh man.
Mind you, everybody in the room is playing now, guys. Everyone loves this stuff.
The MLB and sorry, say it again.
NFL and MLB. There are 2 teams that share the
and
same
baseball. The Cardinals and
Nice.
name. One more.
Ugh.
They're really big.
Redskins. We count the Redskins and Braves? No. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
They're really big.
Thank you.
Giants.
They're on opposite sides.
Giants.
There you go. Giants. The Giants.
New York, yeah.
The NFL and NHL. They have 2.
Yeah, NFL's just ripping names off.
There's a reason for that.
The
There's a reason
Jets and
Yeah, Jets.
the
Panthers.
for that. There you go. The NBA and NHL. There's 1 team. NHL and NBA. 1 team.
this was an easy one too.
It's Thunder and Lightning, but
Was that in Talladega Nights? This is Thunder
No,
and
it's
Lightning.
Shake and Bake.
Oh, Shake
Shake
and
and
Bake.
Bake.
Oh.
NBA
NBA,
and NHL.
NHL. 1 team. 1 team.
Final answer?
No, not Hawks.
Used to be the
Jets.
Hawks.
Nope.
No, Jets is NBA and NFL and NHL.
NBA and NHL.
Share one
NBA
name.
and NHL. They share 1 name.
Oh,
West Coast.
Kings.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Sacramento and Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I'm like, LA.
NHL and MLB. 1 team shares the same name.
Try
Same
it.
colors too.
NHL and
And-
baseball
And baseball.
share.
NHL
And
and MLB. NHL and MLB.
And you share the same colors.
And they also sing the shit.
Can you repeat that second riddle again, please?
just give me,
I
give
didn't.
me
I
the
didn't.
location of the MLB team.
Oh, if I do that, you're okay.
I know.
Texas.
Oh.
Astros.
Rangers.
There you go, Corey.
Texas
Rangers.
Rangers.
All right,
Good thing
got
he's
you.
here.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I don't like these like.
You gotta think and remember.
This is really true.
No,
It's
because when
just
you're
like-
put on the spot, it's like, oh, damn it.
I try to go by like divisions, and I'm like,
They are. It is hard though.
I get cuffed.
All right, I got 2 more left.
Thank you.
The ABA merged with the NBA in 1976.
No, I remember that. Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah. Can you name the 4 teams
Nope.
that were absorbed?
The
Milwaukee
Pacers,
Bucks.
the
Pacers,
Spurs,
Spurs.
the
Nope.
The Bucks.
Nope.
Pacers.
Nope.
The Bullets.
Nope. They didn't have a team at the time.
76ers.
No.
Raptors.
No.
Yeah.
Grizzlies.
They didn't have a team?
They did, but I'm conversating with Mark, guys. You can't hear me.
Pacers.
They had a team that at the time when they merged, they didn't have a team.
What?
The
Dr. J was on the team?
No. Think Corey again?
No. Nuggets.
Nuggets?
Yeah.
One more.
I really don't know, guys.
New York?
Knicks.
Not the Knicks. The Brooklyn Nets.
Nets. There you go. At the time, they were the New York Nets. And the other two teams were absorbed, the Kentucky Colonels and the Spirit of St. Louis.
Of course.
The actual owner of the Colonels took his money and bought the
KFC.
Buffalo Braves.
Oh.
Oh. Who are they now?
Who are they now? That's my question.
Washington.
Nope.
Oh, Clippers.
There you go. Mark said Clippers.
Go Marco. Go Marco.
2K. All their jerseys. All their jerseys.
All right, final one. Final one. Real names. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys where I'm going to say their name, and you guys can tell me their real name. Something easy here. Stephen Curry.
Steph Curry.
Stephen Curry.
No.
Wardell.
Wardell.
Wardell Curry?
Wardell Curry.
Who's a junior?
How is that easy?
Yeah, I guess I don't
Everyone knows
understand.
it. Tiger Woods.
Eldrick.
There you go. Magic Johnson.
Irvin.
There you go. Bo Jackson.
Who?
Bo Jackson.
I never knew.
Bomani.
No.
Bob. I'll just tell us.
Stanley.
No.
We can't just guess everything. What is it? Lucius.
You want to give me the area that?
How do you want to do this? You want me to give you 3 names?
Just
You
say
pick?
the name.
Or you
What's
say
like-
the
what
name.
is- Just
Just
say
say
the
the
name.
Vincent.
Yeah, I was never gonna guess that.
Vincent. Yogi Berra.
Ooh, I actually know this one, but I don't.
You want to take a stab at it?
No, strike out.
No, I want. No, you
I
want to know.
I don't know.
Jacob.
No.
I don't know. Like why?
You tell me.
Lawrence.
Okay, I wouldn't guess that.
No. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Dale.
Pip. I don't know. Man. Sorry, it's
Anybody
not a
know?
major sport. I don't know
Yeah.
who he is.
Ralph.
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 Albert Pujols.
Oh,
Oh, I don't
that's
know.
his actual
How
name.
much that his real name?
Nope.
Fansuelo.
Is it Roberto?
Nope.
Vincenzo.
Nope.
Carlos.
Jose.
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 Jose Pujols.
This is a tough one because this is gonna blow your mind. Matthew Stafford.
Jimmy.
Drew.
Nope.
Jim Bob.
Nope.
Say it.
John.
John.
Matthew
John
Stafford.
Matthew.
What is white people are all their names like this?
John Matthew Stafford.
Because when slavery died, we stopped.
What about Muhammad Ali?
Matthew Stock.
I left those guys.
What's his first name?
Cassius.
What about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Oh damn! I know. This
Yeah. Come on, hit me with it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like
No, I know
I
it's-
call him
I know it's
Kareem.
Lou
bro.
Alcindor.
one.
Alright.
That's it. Damn
Oh
it.
yeah.
Like,
Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
Oh, I knew that.
I
One.
don't know this one. I can't remember this one.
I don't know it either.
I love that guy. I thought he was a great player. Anyway.
All right.
He was the first Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Ooh.
that's the podcast.
Yeah, that
Mahmoud
was
Abdul
good.
Rauf. Did you guys like trivia?
Oh,
Did you guys like it?
Jackson?
I do, but my suggestion is next time just do like a
wanna
question
go-
with
You know
one
what?
answer.
You can do the questions next.
The what?
Questions.
Questions.
Questions. You do the questions.
No, I'll do it next time.
It's a
Next-
treasure
no, next-
chest of questions.
Next time, I'm gonna do it like team.
No, we
thing.
buzz in and then we guess.
Well,
We have to
I don't
get
know- I don't know how
buzzers
we're
then.
gonna buzz in.
Oh, we'll figure it
Smack
out.
the gosh
maybe I'll
darn
take-
counter.
Or maybe I'll take turns and you guys have the
No, we
opportunity to
officially
Bells. Keys. I'll
need,
ring my keys.
officially need buzzers.
steal. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
All right.
I hope you guys like trivia because everybody in the room like trivia.
Did they really? Because Corey.
Corey put them sticks to play.
Yeah, he turned
Corey-
off that
and all of a sudden Mark
55 to
woke
1
up.
game.
If there was a Denver question, Corey was on it.
Yeah. Think Corey.
All right, Smite. Tell people where you can find us.
You can find us on Instagram, live on Instagram, actually. Also on Twitter, Facebook, and my favorite, Tumblr. Shout out to our Tumblr fans. You guys are actually awesome. Also, shout out to the Vegas School Knights who gave us a shout out for shouting out Malcolm Subban on his birthday.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, man. They have good social media.
Yeah, so hit us up. There'll be some polls this week, and we will catch you guys. Tell them we can find the podcast, Horseplay.
Horseplay is on hiatus until the new year.
Ooh.
DeFeo is moving,
Oh,
so all the stuff's packed up.
closer?
Yeah, he's moving closer. Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll be on hiatus until the new year, but we'll be back in the new year with new segments, new everything. I hope you guys enjoyed our first year as a podcasting. We'll be celebrating our first year anniversary the last week of January. We're going to do something for that. Maybe I don't know. I got to run some stuff by you, Smythe, but I have some ideas.
Sounds good.
But yeah, find us on Horseplay_podcast on Instagram. Find us on iTunes, Horseplay.
And on the Park Daily.
And on us on the Park Daily. All that mumbo jumbo.
All right, guys.
Everyone have a happy holidays.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Whatever it is
We'll
you're
be
doing.
back next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be back before the new year. That would be the 28th, right? Okay, good. Okay. All right, love you guys.
All right, guys. We out.
Bye.
Bye.
Nash Wells and Smythe host the Team Podcast. We love sports just like you.